What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a new team builder this week starring Chandelure, everyone's favorite Chandelure from Gen 5 from Unova. Chandelure, Lorraine the Chandelure is our team captain. Before we begin, please heat up that like and subscribe button and click it and make Lorraine happy. Let's get into it. That was a shit segue. Anyway, so Lorraine, the Chandelure. Chandelure is one of my favorite mods from Gen 5. I think it is a crowd favorite. You always see it at Halloween time, like Pokemon companies always like promoting ghost types, right? And Chandelure is right next to Gengars and Spiritombs and whatnot, right? So Chandelure is a very crowd favorite for, you know, the crowd and Pokemon company themselves. It is a very cool mon. Here is Chandelure stats wise. It is neutrally defensive at 90 with a base 60 HP. On the low side, 80 speed is quite quick, and this very wonderful 145 base special attack. It is going to sear through everything. Now I'm taking a little risk this week because Chandelure, I like to run it Scarf. I like to run Scarf Chandelure with Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, and where are you? Psychic. I like to run those four. However, because I'm trying to get a little bit, you know, more showcase on these mods, I'm going for a Calm Mind Heavy Duty Flash Fire set. Now the Scarf I'll run Infiltrate, but Heavy Duty Boots I'm running Flash Fire for fire immunity, and it gives us a 1.5 boost, so basically a free +1, right? And so if you pair that with Calm Mind, oh actually 1.5, so it's basically doubling our stat. It's a free stat. So essentially with Flash Fire we'll be doing adaptability boosted levels of Flamethrower damage, and Calm Mind is there to boost us even more. So Chandelure can function as both a special defensive wall and an offensive attacker. The goal is to try and get a Chandelure sweep. I don't think it will sweep. I think that's for Maelstrom the Kingdra, also making a debut. Yeah, Chandelure is basically here to do a bunch of damage and make it easier for the cleanup to happen. So Calm Mind, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, and Energy Ball. Energy Ball for water types, grass types, and ground types. We will be putting the little Chandelure on its head because we are going to be using Terra Fire Chandelure. So hopefully we get double Chandelure action with these even hotter flames being spat out by this Chandelure. I'm getting so mixed up. My tongue is getting twisted saying Chandelure, Chandelure. Hopefully we can get these very powerful flamethrowers off dealing a bunch of damage. We have the ability to change our moves with Shadow Ball, so in case, I don't know what comes in, a neutral Toxapex, right? We can still fire these very aggressive Shadow Balls. Anything with Fluffy or Fur Coat does not want to take flamethrowers, so no Bewares. You know, I say Beware because they can hit you with Darkest Lariat. Energy Ball again for those water, ground, and rock types. Gastrodons even, right? And I know like Psychic Fire coverage is really good coverage, but I also think Shadow Ball is needed, so I didn't want to run Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and then like, oh no, we have nothing for water types and ground types and rock types. So I figured let's just run Energy Ball for the general coverage, Shadow Ball for neutral coverage, and Flamethrowers for everything else. That's the plan with Chandelure. Chandelure. Lorraine, I'm just gonna say Lorraine. Making a return is Joker the Meowscarada, coming back from the Lodi set. I think that's the last time y'all seen it. Running its Choice Band set from its own team video, and we tried doing Persona theme. Right, Meowscarada running the Choice Band with Protean, Flower Trick, Play Rough, Triple Axle, and Knockoff. Same exact moveset, although I think we got rid of U-Turn for the Triple Axle. Triple Axle for like Gliscors and Landorus leads. They will Oko. I say Oko. They do one shot, I guess. Like it's 3 hits, but it does one shot it in that regard in the form of Triple Axle. And then we always get stabbed because of Protean. We have to always play careful with Meowscarada. Although Meowscarada will be a great lead, I am contemplating on U-Turn. So you might say U-Turn / Triple Axle, right? But then we're going to run it as a lead, hopefully get off some Flower Tricks, get off a Knockoff, get something going, switch out into the appropriate switch-ins, because we have a very bulky team to back it up. So hopefully Joker can get another showcase going for itself. Another returning mon, coming from the Tinkaton set. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Tinkaton set. Dondozo the Dondozo, its defensive set is back. Curse, Body Press, Liquidation, Rest. Same exact moveset, same exact spread. It's meant to take all the hits in the world, meant to fire off these impressive liquidations and body presses. and then rest to be annoying. Unaware, of course, we'll ignore all the stat changes. We don't want to take any special hits though, so we do have to watch for that. Hopefully we can get Hammer, the Tinkaton, or Lorraine up to speed by that point as well. But Dondozo is here, back for another round. Coming back, as preluded to earlier, is Hammer, the Tinkaton, making a return but with a different moveset, running its special defensive set. So it's running Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, Knockoff, Gigaton, Hammer. So why the special defensive set? Well, we already have an offensive on here in Meowscarada. So that's why we're going special defensive, little different. Otherwise everything will be the same, right? So Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, Knockoff, Gigaton, Hammer again to get up our hazards with Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, because 94 speed is very, very impressive. Knockoff, of course, great utility right there, and Gigaton, Hammer, of course, we're a massive steel type move. Terra Fairy, I think Fairy is better suited for a special defensive mon, so that's why we run with Fairy, and then we have counters for poisons in the form of Maelstrom, Bronchitis, and then we have steel counters in Dondozo and Lorraine and Maelstrom as well. So I think that has better payoff instead of running Terra Steel. This 104 special defense, if you remember way back in the Tinkaton's own set, right, it was eating a lot of hits, special hits specifically, because of this 105 paired with the 85 HP. So we're gonna actually full send the whole entire special defense, so it's max Badef. Hopefully it'll eat all the hits in the world, right? We have Mode Breaker to give us immunity, or give us the ability to break through immunities rather. So no motor driving Electivires, for example, right? Or no stealth rocking magic bouncing Espeons, right? Blocking our stealth rock. It should break through. I think that's how it works. So yeah, hopefully this Tinkaton set I did get from Smogon early meta. I wrote it down, so I'm very curious on see how it works in the modern Scarlet Violet meta with, you know, everything from Kitakami and Fairy Academy. Now I am running redundancy physical attackers this one, because if Meowscarada is going to be like the start of the battle mid-game, and I know it can close out the game, but then we want to close out the game really strong too, right? So we're running a Maelstrom making a debut. It's Loaded Dice Kingdra. So we're running Dragon Dance, Scale Shot, Liquidation, Iron Head. Now this thing hits like a truck. I mean, Kingdra is a great mon. Across the board, it's all 95 except HP at 75. I take that back, 85 speed. So everything is neutral besides HP and speed, right? And because we see a lot of rains and whatever, this allows us to kind of take advantage of that weather and do damage to our opponent, use the rain against our opponent. So it is physical set. Of course, we get up to speed with a Dragon Dance. Hopefully with enough power with this loaded dice, we'll be able to knock out our opponent with Scale Shot. So we'll be at +2 speed, +1 attack. And then we can just fire off Liquidations and Iron Heads like no one's business and do a lot of damage. Why Scale Shot over something like an Outrage? Just because I don't want to be confused. Also because 85 speed, although it is faster than Lorraine, it is a little bit middling. So we kind of want to make this Kingdra a sweeper. Right? If we want to finish the game strong, we're going to send in Kingdra. So that's when we'll send in Kingdra. Terra Steel for defensive reasons. Ground types, fire types, all get countered by Liquidations. Fighting types, I mean, it's neutral across the board. We do have 2 resist. We have a resist in Lorraine and a counter in Dondozo, and a resist again in Bronchitis. So yeah, we can counter fighting types as well. Let's see, fighting, rock, ground. I think that's all the weaknesses of steel. Yeah, so we can cover our steel weaknesses pretty well instead of water. I mean, I know water. I mean, electric types, that'll be giving us another weakness in Dondozo there. So we don't really want to do Terra Water, although it is stronger. But we do want to get Iron Heads, stab Iron Heads off, knock out Fairy types, right? Be a threat to Dragon types. So that's why we're running Terra Steel Iron Heads. Rounding up the team, making a return, Bronchitis, the Weezing, always an opportunistic wall of sorts because we like to spam those Will-O-Wisps, get those burns off, spread poisons if we can, right? It's the same exact spread, you know it, you love it, hopefully you love it. We're running max defense as always to take all the hits, and yeah, that's about it for this team. So here's the Poke Paste in all of its glory. Let's see if I can scroll down the thing enough so you guys can see it. There you go. So yeah, here's the movesets for everything. I'm going to try to leave timestamps down below. Now, I don't know if you've seen that with the Koraidon one. Hopefully you guys can see it on this one. So if you guys want to skip the explanations, can come to here and see the team in all its glory. Yeah, so like I said, probably Meowscarada will be the lead. Of course, depends on the situation, but Meowscarada most likely the lead. Get Lorraine into sweep or Kingdra into sweep. Defensive balls in Dondozo and Tinkaton and Bronchitis as well. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, all the support, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.